Du bist doch im Discord. Anton. Anton. Ja, okay. Ja. Anton. Du bist doch im Discord.
Welcome, welcome. As I was guessing, Twitch is still not working. I think we're gonna turn off the Twitch streams. Still seems to be broken. Welcome! Welcome, everyone. Nope, I'll play this. Big question, why in the heck aren't you on Rampage destroying people's necks? Because that is my job in July, when I play B2B with Panda Eyes. Welcome, everyone. Let me open up Ableton. Hope you guys are doing well. How's the Patreon going? The Patreon is going super well. We have a ton of patrons already. We're getting close to 100, which is awesome. Also, just a little plug, right? in the description you can see you can have a link there to my Patreon, and you can sign up. You can be part of exclusive live streams regarding production, regarding song creation, Blender as well, sample packs, racks, and one-on-ones, which is really, really cool. So that is in the description. I am not from Köln. What's Ableton? Got the popcorn and lean ready for the stream. I've typed this in the Patreon Discord, but to find relative minor keys without searching on Wiki, every time you just have to go down a minor third from the tonic. Also, is it just like a free note offset? Like a free semitone offset? So yeah, we have a couple of people watching. I guess some people are watching like Rampage? Is Rampage currently like a thing today? Is that like a live stream? Oh, there is. Okay, I get it. Cool. Well, but today, funnily enough, we want to go over something really, really incredible that I stumbled upon. That I stumbled upon yesterday. And this video is also going to have the thumbnail. I mean, the title is going to be somewhere around the best way to sidechain, period. Right? Because I have found a technique here that works incredibly well to eliminate all clicks, to have different sidechain amounts for the lows and the mids, and it's all precise and it's very easy to do. So let's get into it. We can find. I'll put this over here. There we go. So loop that. I'll make the music a little quieter. Okie dokie. So let's get into Ableton. And I'm going to demonstrate you this cool little new way on how you can sidechain and make any sidechain with any plugin, really. How you can make that work. Alrighty. You guys can hear me, right? Yes, everything seems to work. So let's switch the screen. Should have worked properly. So we are in Ableton, and I'm actually just going to go right in here, and I'm going to just delete whatever I have in this sidechain group. So let's talk a little bit about sidechaining and how to do it properly, because there's a new way to do it that is kind of genius. Oops, I actually totally forgot to do this. My bad. And I want to show you, so I'll actually just turn on this mode. I want to show you how you actually, let's just go with this because we're not in NFL right now. And I might just go with orange. There we go. And I want to show you how you can take advantage of this very, very simple trick. I've went in depth over it in the exclusive production live stream from yesterday. But in this case, we'll just quickly go over it, and I won't go too in detail as to why it works and how it works. But what we'll do is this time around, we'll use LFO tool for this. So obviously we can just do any kind of mid bass here. I'll just I made a sample, a preset recently. Maybe it's not in here. Let me see. I think it's actually just a project. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just do a quick simple. Let's do like a simple sustained bass, right? Welcome. So let's throw in a serum. And it's with this. And let's go over to the sidechain. Have that set up like this. And then we'll delete this, and what we would usually do is just send the MIDI straight to Sidechain, and then pick a LFO tool. And then we would turn on the node retrigger on our envelope. And then if we focus on a kick and a clap, we get something like this. I'm gonna keep adding to this. I'll just switch it with an operator. Doesn't quite matter. Switch this with a saw. Do another one. Oh, we have a fault on here. And let's do a separate channel and just do... Actually, I think we can... No, we should do this. And just do the sub purely. Let's throw a and power rack on there. Let's mess around with the... You can even just EQ it a little bit and then probably even throw on a ring mod. A ring mod here is going to sound really, really cool. So let's throw on a shifter, put this to ring. Let's do something simple like that. Add a vocoder maybe. Let me clean it up a little bit. Cool. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how to properly sidechain here. Because what we can do is we can go over to our sidechain channel and solo this. And in this case, it's a little bit harder to hear. So let's make this a little less... And let's make the sidechain a little bit more aggressive so you can really hear it. I don't know if you can hear this, but if we... let's just kind of reduce the amount here. Let's just go with a sub for now. You can hear a little bit of a click, right? So if we... Oh, let's turn this off. There you go. That's, I think, the easiest way to hear it. You can hear a very obvious click, and when you have like a whole drop going on, and you will be able to hear this this click, and obviously this little click that happens from sidechaining, and you will all have experienced this, is caused by the fact that any kind of sidechain kind of just goes down to 0 immediately and then pushes back up instead of actually transitioning down to 0. Right? So usually when we have a sound that doesn't transition to 0, we get this weird little, I call it the serum click effect. That was...
You should make some neurofunk in a stream sometime.
That would be fun. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. There we go. Damn, I have to always have this faders and knobs thing on, otherwise I can't change the green screen. Let me check this. Thank you very much, Magnion. You just generated another green screen meme. Thanks for the 4 or the 359. Yeah, you should make some neurofunk. That's is actually something that I wanted to try. I actually did a little bit of neurofunk in NFL because I couldn't really do much else. But thank you very much. I might just try something like that. Let's switch back. There we go. But today, what I wanted to show you guys first is how to fix this this clicking issue that you get from sidechaining. So if we record this, and I'll press this. If we record this, we can see that this transition here is totally fine. But the issue is that whenever any kind of frequency or any kind of signal goes directly to 0 from any kind of volume to 0, we get a click, right? So we get this little click here. And you can get the same issue when you load up a serum. we switch it to a sine wave and we make the release too short, we also get this little click. There you go. So that's why the release is usually at 50 milliseconds, just so that you have enough time to release the synth in order to eliminate that click. And we can do something similar with any kind of LFO or any kind of sidechain, which is really, really awesome. So what we can do, and this is kind of a really like smart way to do it. When I figured this out, I immediately had to make that part of the exclusive live stream. But I'll just quickly glance over this because I don't want to go too in depth. But what we can do is we can essentially just take the curve that we're doing here, and we can add a little bit of a transition at the beginning. So we'll add a little point here, and we'll do something like this. Now you would be like, oh, well, hold up. Now we actually have a proper transient, right? At least before, we had this this direct from 100 to 0 to minus infinite decibel situation. But now, if we take a look at this, we actually have a little bit of low frequency information here. We did almost entirely eliminate the click sound that we get from it. But now we're left with essentially a little bit of a like transient here, right? And when you like factor in some top end here, so let's add some top end. We basically just get that as a transient, and then it'll layer with the drums, and it won't sound great, right? Let's turn this on. There you can see it. So now we have this issue. And now what we can do is we can think about, okay, well, how can we apply the shape and then delay that, right? So someone also already mentioned in the chat, you can also use the delay function in Ableton, correct? But that is only one out of the two steps here. So what we can do, and this is pretty fun, is that we can delay the signal and delay the sidechain channel before the LFO tool. So we'll drag in a delay, for example. We'll delay it by, let's say, 6 milliseconds. Turn all of this stuff off. Then it goes through LFO tool, which is still on normal timing. And then we use the Ableton track delay to delay it back, so that the actual signal, the pure audio here, is back at its original place. But now we've essentially just moved the LFO tool's automation. So let's do that. So we have delayed it by 6. If we now record it, we can see that we've basically now just moved it over even more, which is not what we want. But what we can do now is we can go in here and do -6. And now we basically move it back in time. So it's basically just doing this. And when we record this, you can now see that we have almost 0 here. So we can just go a little bit tighter with the LFO tool. Let's go a little tighter. And now what's essentially happened is that we basically moved this little transition over right before any kind of like kick happens or any kind of transient hits from your drum sample, of course. So we basically just moved this little transition over. We created a little bit of a transition to 0 right before the actual sidechain kicks in. And this almost always ensures that you're not going to get any clicks, regardless of the frequency, or if it's a sub, if it's noise, whatever it is. You have now basically just removed that clicking situation, because you now have a little bit of a transition before it goes to minus infinite decibel. And I can prove this. I can just kind of duplicate it the whole time, the sidechain here, and I'll just record it. And you can see that every time we're almost about to hit the on beat, we get a little bit of a transition right before. If we were to remove this transition, which we can easily do by just removing it, it would sound like this. Let's move this in a little bit. And now you can kind of hear the click again. So now we're going from some kind of volume back to 0, and we generate a click. add that little bit of a transition back in there. And everything is back to smooth. Can you do this in FL? You should technically be able to do this in FL. Yes. You can also just pre-delay the MIDI input, of course. So that is kind of smart as well. So we could also just pre-delay the sidechain trigger here, if that works. Put it at -6 milliseconds. And yeah, it does the same thing. So that essentially works as well. I'm not sure if that's something that you can do in FL. But this is another way. So you can just kind of delay the sidechain trigger here. I'm guessing that was one of the main issues with in FL, because I was thinking about how would you also be able to use this in FL. So you can just do it either with audio delay, or you can just delay the MIDI. Wouldn't it blend with the transient? It wouldn't, because we're adding a little bit of transition here, but we're actually then moving it in space. So this little transition here doesn't happen right when the kick hits or right where the MIDI is, but it actually happens right before it. So that the 0 point, or the point where our actual sidechain is supposed to hit, it's at 0, but right before it goes to 0, we have this little bit of a transition, because we need that transition to remove the click. If we were to open up FL, let's try that. Let's see how it would work in there. So if we added I gotta switch the colors now. Oops, if we could do that. I gotta switch the colors here because now we're on FL. If we were to add a serum, or any kind of bass really, let's just do a 3x oscillator. And let's put that onto the thing here. And we add a little bit of we add a Midi. I think we could just add like a Midi channel, right? Is that like a thing? Midi out, and we do a little bit of a note here, just a short note, and we then route this to let's pretend like number 10 is our sidechain channel, so we'll name this, call this sidechain, and we load an LFO tool. So we'll go here, LFO tool. You can go in here, do the same shape, and then put it to envelope. I think we have to turn this on. Where is it? Was it make bridged? I don't think that was it. Fast auto. There we go. Yeah, now it's smooth again. Okay, and then we send this to input port. We'll do 3, and then this is the output port. 3. So you would be able to tell, oops, now we're getting the clicks again, right? Big issue. Because obviously we're directly going down to 0 and then doing the sidechain, so we're generating a click. And I think this is also very noticeable if you go to this weird sidechain plugin called Nicky Romero Kickstart. He was trying to do something similar here, which was to always have a little bit of a transition into 0 before going back up. And we're using the same concept here, so we'll turn this up. We're adding a little bit of a transition to 0, and then turning it back up. And that way we basically get rid of the click, but now the issue is that we're actually generating a transient, as you can see here. And now in this case, I'm not sure if you can actually delay the MIDI channel here. I don't know if this works. We do have a shift button, but I don't know. I think that only does it back in time or forward in time. So in this case, you could just either like move these, or again, the other option is to go to your sidechain channel, add a simple delay. So we'll do Is there something simpler than delay 3? Maybe like delay 2? I don't know if that tells me the time here. It doesn't really tell me the time. Let's go with delay 3. Turn off the dry here, turn this off. Turn off the filter. Turn off the smoothing. And now we can delay this by 6 milliseconds. So for example, this is why the thing you were talking about only works in Ableton but not in FL. Is we can delay the signal before it goes into type and value. So, oops. Before it goes into the let me put in 6 milliseconds. There we go. Before it goes into LFO tool, so we delay it. Obviously, then it's offset in time, and then we just go. I think we just go. Wasn't it here somewhere? It was this button. Yes, set in milliseconds, and then do -6. And now we should do we should be able to do the same thing here. So now, if we can we somehow can we somehow consolidate this? We could potentially consolidate this way, right? If we went ahead and put in a note every... Yeah, and then we do quick render as audio clip. And then we have this audio clip, and you can see this might be an MP3 as to why it's longer. Oh, it's because of the look ahead. It might be because of the look ahead. Yeah, it's probably because of the look ahead. I think it starts around here. And now you can see that everything is back in time. We have pretty much no transient here. Obviously, we could also do, if we go back in here, we could do more than that. So we can go with, let's go set 10 milliseconds of delay before it goes into LFO tool, and then do the manual delay by -10. Or in this case, yeah, this is the only way to do it. And now, if we again go to right-click, quick render, and we take, I think it's probably this one then. Let's see. One of them should be longer. Yeah, so you can see the one that's 10 milliseconds is a little bit shifted here because of the latency. So this one's the longer one. Let's just move it over until it fits. So let's just grab this. So this is what it would look like if we were to bounce this to audio and, for example, in Ableton. So you can see now we haven't moved the actual audio signal because we're moving it backwards and then forwards again, right? We're not really moving the audio signal, but we are moving the way the LFO tool is working. And potentially offset should also work. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work because it still has to trigger it. And by triggering, it's going to be difficult, but we can try this. Yeah, offset is not going to work here because obviously it needs to know... it can't know how to trigger before the Midi clip triggers it. So the offset is not going to work once you use this mode. But yeah, with this way, you can get rid of the problem, both in FL, both in Ableton, probably in other DAWs as well. That's how you sidechain cleanly. And then when we go back to Ableton, we can also do this for... And Ableton obviously is a lot easier because we can just kind of move the sidechain trigger here. We can just delay the sidechain trigger, which is a lot easier, so you don't even need to do this. We can now, for example, put this into a group, duplicate it, and throw a auto filter in there, map that here, copy and paste this over here, map it again, switch this, and then we'll actually throw in, I think we'll just throw in like an external instrument, put it to sidechain, group it, do it again, and put the second one in there. And let's go ahead and record this. So here we are still getting a little bit of a transient, but I'm guessing that this is just because it's the beginning of the whole project. No, it's actually not. Look at that. So maybe just delaying the let's do this. Seems like in this case it didn't work all the way. Maybe we do need to do a little bit more of this. So maybe let's do 8 milliseconds. Still seems to not work. Let's do -12. It doesn't want to record it correctly. Okay, well in this case, let's try my method again. So just add a delay up front. Let's do 8 milliseconds in this case. Turn this off and then move it back 8 milliseconds, record it. And there you go. So it seems like just moving the Midi trigger, the sidechain trigger, unless we actually have to do it the opposite direction. So maybe we have to do just a regular 8 milliseconds, which I don't think that's the case, but we can try this. Yeah, doesn't seem like that makes a difference here. So forget about the Midi trigger idea. Doesn't seem to work unless we have a Midi effect that can delay it as well, which I don't think we have. No. Cool. So again, just like in FL, throw in a delay, delay it by a certain amount before the LFO tool hits, or the shaper box or whatever you're using, and then delay it back. So you don't have any delay in total for the actual audio that you play through. But the LFO tool can then actually play right before it's supposed to actually play the signal. And then you get super clean sidechain. And now we can go in here and we can go, for example, for the low end. We need to turn this one off. We can do a little bit more. And then for the top end, let's do that much. Let's record it. Both in here. And it's clean as butter. So there you go. That's how you can sidechain more efficiently. Obviously, right now we're using auto filter. So we could use something else like the Ozone imager, which is linear phase, and then we can remove this band and this band, and we can solo this. We can map. I think we can map. Let's see what this is. Not sure if you can map it, but I don't think you have to, because you can also just go in here and let's just type in 140. So then we have that soloed. Let's copy this over to the other one. And then solo that one. And then we have click-free sidechain with linear phase splitting, which is amazing. Because this is basically the best way to sidechain. Is you have no clicks here. It's all linear phase, so you're not getting any dispersal-like effects on your whole mix down. But yeah, that is it about sidechaining. I just wanted to share this with you guys, and I think a lot of people can learn from this and understand how audio also kind of works. Because obviously, if you do something like this with your sub, if you have a sub and you want it to be super tight, let's do M. And you notice this annoying click. It's usually the attack and the release that are causing this. So yeah. I just got Ableton Duck Buddy, a good alternative if you do not have LFO tool. I mean, sure. Again, I think Duck Buddy actually has look ahead, so that's doing the same thing, I believe. But yeah, it's extremely clean, right? Because you don't really have to do anything else. You don't have to think about moving the MIDI channel. So you can even do this on existing projects. You can just load up a delay here, delay it and delay it back, and that's it. You got it fixed. It's super clean. It's a super clean method. Yeah, so what I want to do for the rest of the stream, I think, is I wanted to grab the track that we did in the FL Studio live stream again. And I kind of want to keep working on that because I think that was a really, really cool tune. But I kind of got lost under all of the sidechaining issues and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up FL. And I'm going to try and figure out how to... there we go. How to render out stems. Okie dokie. How many inches is your monitor? I think 32 or 34. What about putting stems into Ableton? Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I want to render all of this out. And I'll quickly go over... Let's see if this works. Good evening! Hope you're doing well. So because I don't want you guys to see my folders and stuff, I'll just quickly render this out in stems. I'll try to figure it out at least. So I'll export WAV files to some kind of desktop folder, which I will call FL stems. And I'll save it like that. And then we will do... how do I render out stems again? Pattern? Oh, the full song, but I wanted to render it out as individual channels. Let's do FL Studio render stems. To export stems in FL Studio, select the track you wish to export and click on the file menu at the top of the screen. Then select export. Stems are usually one single instrument in a song as opposed to the entire song itself. Multi-track stem export. Is that a thing? Should be a thing, right? Split mixer tracks. Okay, cool. There you go. Start. Okay, we're rendering. But yeah, anyone who has just joined the stream, you can go back and watch the best way to sidechain in general. Because a lot of people don't realize that when you use normal sidechaining, the way it's usually like the way usually people want you to sidechain, you generate clicks and pops by just having any audio that goes through your sidechain jump to zero immediately, to zero volume. And we figured out a way to fix that super easily. So to anyone who's just joined the stream, you can go back and watch that. It's a super simple thing. Yeah, I think I might have to take a look at if it did render out the sidechain as well. Because if it rendered out the sidechain as well, then that we don't really want to use it that way. So I'll check it out really quickly. Let me see, FL stems. That is the snare. Oh, excuse me. Nope, it didn't render out any sidechain whatsoever, which is perfect. Coolio. So what I'll do is I'll just drag all of these in. There's something that's really loud. That's probably the whole track. Cool. So I'll go back. I'll close this. And I'll go back to make sure that this works. Alrighty. So here are the stems for the track. And you can even hear Oh, look at that. I think there's sidechain happening here. But why? SoundCloud. Okay, I see. So this, not SoundCloud, sidechain. No, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of this, I think. Then let's drag this in. This is the kick. This doesn't seem to have anything in it. Let's drag this in. The hell is this? Is this like the ghost kick or something? That seems to be our snare. Another part of the snare. What is this? Oh, this is the combined one. Okay, let's get rid of these then. I think this might be clipping though. I don't know if it is. It sounds fine though. Let's drag in the next one. That's our main sub. What is this? We might want to use this. Might also want to use this. But isn't this the same? I think we'll just use this. We'll use this as well. So I'll just grab these and just kind of like clean them up already. Let's grab that. This is like the same thing here. Let's grab this. These are the main vocals. These are some nice chords that we wrote. That's like the main track. This is the ghost kick. Sounds a little full on. I think this is like the whole sidechain buzz. Yeah, as it says right there. And another sidechain buzz. Okay, I think there's one more thing that we need from FL. Just try it, test it out, that method in FL. You just forgot to set the delay on stereo, so the audio was outputting in mono. In my case, I think it was in stereo. So if you switched it to mono, then yeah, you would have a mono sound. No problem. Let's open up the project again, and I think we need to render out. We need to render out the progression here. Where is it? I'll do a export Midi file and put it into the FL stems. Save. And then we do the pattern and start. And then we'll see if that works directly in FL and Ableton. I'll just drag it in. Oh, I can't drag it in? That's weird. Import, maybe? Why can I not drag in a MIDI file in Ableton? What is this? Maybe I need to do like an actual like... Whoa, what is this? FL, what's going on? Why are you not letting me export this as a MIDI file? Is it... Did I miss something? Why are you porting to Ableton? Because I can do it. I can do a lot of things faster there. Why can I not drag this? Let me check something here. It doesn't seem like it wants to actually render out the Midi. Maybe I need to copy this, add another pattern, and add a Midi out, and then just paste it there and export it. Potentially. I'll try and see if I can drag it in now. I still can't drag it in. Oh no, I can. Awesome. Coolio. So let me close all of this crap. And I'm gonna close all of this crap here. There we go. And now I'll go back to there we go. Okay. So we have this this Midi. I think it's a little, I don't know if it's, it seems to be right on time. Coolio. So let's cut all of this out. Let's make everything let's put everything into the respective channels. So we have the kick here. And I'll just literally just like grab this. I think I'll do a Control T. I'll copy this over. Come on, let me move this. There we go. So we know what the pattern looks like, and then we'll grab this one, Control T, V, and then do a Control J, and then we'll just throw this into the drum pattern, and then we'll just kind of follow the pattern here, and then the same goes for the snare. And the snare is a little easier. We can just directly go ahead and sample this out and put that in there. And I think this part repeats, so we can just do bam, bam, bam. Let's see if that works. Oh, wait, this needs to go here. So this just repeats like that. Boom, boom, boom. And this just repeats, right? And then we can actually do a couple more cool things there as well. So we can just delete these channels now. And this probably just repeats as well. Now let's go over to the sidechain here and just put that in here. There you go. Bam. And then this just repeats as far as I know. Let's go over to the kick and put it back to 0. Let's load up a Psyscope. Where is it? Psyscope. And take a look at the face alignment. So that's where the sub comes back in. So we'll go to the LFO tool and kind of just move it around until... Oh yeah, you can see it right there. We can actually add a second point here. Now just move around. That sounds pretty good. Alrighty. I'll just quickly save this project as saved from FL. There we go. Let's go back. Everything was smooth. Awesome. Sounds pretty clean already. So here we have the sub layer. What is this? Almost looks like the same. It's the same thing, right? It's even the same name. And this is probably over here. And this is something else. Surely also plays over here. There we go. Now we're getting it. I don't think we need this. Coolio. Let's see if we can kind of move this around a little bit here. We'll have to grab this. Seems like everything is just a little bit delayed here. Great, and now we're getting into the groove here. No, no, no. And let's throw in a contact here. Let's use the Maverick. Sounds awesome. And now let's just figure out what is what, right? We have a lot of audio channels here that we're not using. So this goes into intro and break. This goes into vocals. What is this? This is more like back effects. But I'll count this as vocals. So these are the vocals here. Bum, 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 bum. I think another thing we can do here, we can kind of benefit. I'm going to try a little bit of a technique here. I'm going to try and benefit from, because some of these things in this audio are kind of delayed. Some of them are not. So what I'll do is I'll kind of try to use the second one here as a gate for the first one, if that's even possible. I'll use this one as a gate for the other one. I don't think that'll actually work. Never mind. You can kind of just delay this. It should be fine. But here we can kind of just keep things cleaner. We can kind of clean things up, which we can't really do in FL, which is kind of like the reason why I use Ableton. And we have a nice little... This one sounds really nice. I don't remember what the synth was that I used this on. What synth did I use? Why does this sound so nice? Let me open up FL. Let me open up the project again. I'm really curious as to what synth I was using. It was just 3x oscillator. Oh, it was the electric piano. That's what it was. Yeah, that was really nice. That was really soft, like road kind of feel. Sweet. Okay, cool. Let's go back here. And the sub is loud and clear. Yeah, it was flex. And now I feel like in Ableton it just comes through a little bit cleaner. Even though it's basically the same thing, but obviously we got rid of a lot of the little quirks here with the latency and everything. Which is nice. I kind of want to take that as well. Okay, cool. So let's move over the drums here. I think we'll start the drums around here. And then maybe this comes in. Let's see, this comes in here maybe. And then we have this. And I think we can write a little bit more of an interesting subnote here. So we'll do a... let's put that in here. We'll do medium. And we'll move this over. We'll do legato. For some reason the... And then we can put that into intro break. This also needs to be into an intro break, actually. There we go. Cool, and now we can actually write something that's a little bit more intricate. So let's set up. I want to kind of try use wavetable here. I think wavetable is going to be quite interesting. So let's use, because the wavetable has some really nice like unison modes here. Inside a little bit of a filter. I like shimmer. Maybe let's add an extra chorus to this. I think this was called chorus what is it? Chorus ensemble. And let's push it. Let's get rid of. Try a high note. We can also try doing like a what is it? MPE, let's turn on the glide here, so we'll switch it to mono. There we go. Let me do. Sweet. And then I kind of want to just resample the drums here. So I'll just go with the drums. We'll turn them down. I just wanted to take that and kind of mess with it in the intro here. So I'll do. Let's see if we can like mess around with the. Maybe add a little bit of a quick delay here, just with one feedback. And do a pause. And potentially we could also try and do... We could even try a shifter. We probably want to like not affect the sub here. That kind of just gives it a more interesting vibe. Maybe let's try to keep it dry. Where do you get your inspiration from when it comes to creating tracks? So usually, it's a lot about trying to go at certain things from a different perspective. For example, from a sound design perspective, trying to not focus so much on the fact that you can't come up with anything, but focus more on just having fun with trying things, trying different plugins, just sound designing for fun, giving yourself like little challenges. For example, this whole snare that we made in the drop here, the snare, that is just white noise, right? And a little clap layer to it. And otherwise, I don't know if I would have found another snare that would have fit with it. You can also try doing a... Let's put in a... I want to try something here. I want to try and see if I can make a... Use a delay to a point where it sounds like a reverb. Doesn't quite sound like a reverb. But maybe we can add a little bit of a reverb just in there. Nah, never mind. Let's also add a little bit of so I'm going to do some cool trick here. I'm going to add a quanta. And I'll go with a C. And I'll quickly check if this works. Nope. I keep forgetting about that. I'll quickly go back to one. I'll grab the track here, the original track that I rendered out. Actually, I'll just go to the FL stems. And I'll go with the sidechain buzz. Because that doesn't have the drums on it. Cool. And then I'll go... There we go. Smooth transition, hopefully. And I'll just drag this into Quanta here. I'll mute it. And then I'll just turn off the stupid oscillator there. And actually, I'll try to do something else because I don't want to I don't want the project to take so long. Let's see if that works. That works. Let's go turn this down in quality. I can also turn down the... Oh, let's try turning on the sample rate. Let's see what happens. Oh. What the hell? I guess we're just playing it slower at this point. Let's go back up. Alright, I'll be right back. What I'll do is I'll render this out as an MP3 because I don't want to work with the WAV file. So I'll go... Hopefully this still works, yes. So I'll go save sample as and call it... yeah, I wanted to save it as an save sample as MP3 file. Bitrate all the way up. What the hell was that? Let's load that into Quanta. Where's the MP3 file? There you are. Awesome. And that MP3 file is a lot smaller now compared to the WAV file. And then we'll go delete this channel. We'll go back to... Actually, we'll keep it just in the project. And... There we go. Let's solve this. We get some little, like, top-end stuff. So maybe let's remove that. There we go. And then where's the vocals? It's still saving absurdly long times. Like, it still takes forever. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's Elite Quanta. Maybe it has some weird... Throw it back in. Let's go back in here. Where is it? This is still the old one. So I'll do... Show and Explorer. And then all I'll just do is I'll just drag in... Come on. Let me drag in the MP3 instead. There's the MP3. There we go. That's hopefully going to be less of a headache. Let's turn this back off. Let's save it and see how long it takes to save. Oh, this also seems to be because of the WAV files, but it seems to kind of have chilled out a little bit now. Let's turn all this up. Turn up the random here. Drag this in. Save this. Hopefully now it saves a little faster. Oh, it still takes a long time. I don't know why Quanta is like so... why Quanta makes things take so long to save. I don't get it. Welcome, Dara. Let's take this out. I think I want to take this first little vocal bit and just do this. And I'll do... Welcome, Isora! Hope you're doing well. We are currently working on a track that we started in FL Studio. and that we're now going to finish up in Ableton, and it sounds somewhat like this. Keeps going on like that, and we wrote some really sweet little quotes. And currently I'm trying to build an actual song out of it, because before it was just like some ideas in it. Thank you very much. And I'll just do, let's do that. It seems to also take the first one, so let's do utility in here, delete the automation, and we'll just do a bam. That's kind of sweet. -1, and then we'll do it again. Maybe switch the vocal sample around. Maybe another one. Maybe another one. You can just automate the on-off on the delay. You probably could, but in that case, again, if you turn something on and off, I would suggest that it would probably cause clicks, right? And usually utility is always kind of smoothed out a little bit. Let's turn out the delay here so we can really hear it. And let's also throw in a frequency shifter on this. And give it a little bit of a movement. Like that. May add a grain delay just for fun. Just some nice little top end. And then I actually want to go into like a little bit of a breakbeat here. So I'll just take one of my samples, one of my kicks. Probably the kick A, which is probably the same one as over here, but I'll just I'll just throw this in, and I'll do a very simple kind of groove. I hope. Oh, what the hell? Where am I at now? Let's make that a lot shorter. Let's filter it. Turn on the filter. Which kick am I editing right now? Am I playing the right? Oh wait, this one's still on. Yeah, there we go. Obviously we have no sidechain right now, so let's copy over the sidechain. And then I want to add a little bit of a sweet little trap snare. And I think I'll just try and just quickly make one with operator. It almost sounds like a little bit of a drag type beat. Kind of like that. And then I want that kick to be still less aggressive here, so we'll turn it down too. And then let's put this onto separate mode, and let's open up. I wish operator was like a hardware synth. That would be so fun. And let's put the filter only on if that's possible. I don't think it is, but I would like to have the filter only affect the noise. I don't see a setting for it though. So I don't think I can actually change it. I can only change the LFO destination. I can't change the filter destination here, unfortunately. We can kind of just duplicate it. But that would be too easy, right? Let's make it like that. Add a little bit of a pinch envelope. A little less. And then we'll add a little bit of a top harmonic here. And then we'll just like completely destroy it. Let's load up a V clip. And pick one of these really strong modes. And now let's make it a little bit shorter. The only thing I don't like is that the white noise is kind of random. I don't think you can turn off the randomness, as far as I know. But we can go over noise looped. That kind of works. Ooh, now we're getting a transient in there. And now let's try a shifter. That sounds nice. Low pass it a little bit. The atomic sample pack from Semantics is your work, right? Yes. You are correct. You're very insane. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's add like a nice little... You know what I'm going to do? Okay, I'm going to do something here. I'll be right back. Okay. So we're going to do something fun here. Oh shit, what the hell? What we're going to do is I just grabbed a bunch of my keys and we're going to record some key rattling. This is going to be super fun. So I'll go ahead and turn this up. Let me check this again. There you go. Go in here. There we go. I am back. So I'll actually just record my keys. So I'll do it like a... Well, we'll figure this out. I'll just grab all of the keys. Do something like that. Let's try this. Make this dark. Actually, go like this. And let's record this. What's the tempo here? Okay. Okay, hit record. That should be good enough, right? All right. I'll put the keys back. I'll just quickly wash my hands because keys are very dirty things. No, I'm still recording. Oh no, I'm still recording. Jesus. You've done this and on my mind. Yes. All right. Also, I got a little bit of a, got some bake rolls here. I'll quickly snack this. Can you see the facial movement of me eating? Okay, okay. These are very dirty things. Let's pick a different spot here. I think I like this part here. Let's grab this part first. And then we'll kind of just move things a little bit.
Can I have some bake rolls, please?
I can try to teleport them over to you. I'm not sure if you do have a home teleporter at your space. That was mommy. Right, I can actually just come over and give you some. You can actually just come over. Try to come over, and I'll just give you some. Just come over. Just come get them. Send him through email. Oh, ich drücke meinen Arm. Ah!
Danke.
Bitte. Hm? Ach so. Oh, kurwa. All right. We're back. I'm supposed to. Wah. All clean. That inner teeth crunching. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, the voice is compressed, so you can hear a lot of the eating, like ASMR stuff. Well, I'll just quickly save the project here. Sorry, but these are just so tasty. Chip eating sample pack. Actually, I could probably record me eating chips if you wanted me to. Let me try that actually. Wait. I'll go back to... It keeps throwing out my stupid ass. There we go. Okie dokie. So I can just go ahead and record myself crunching some back rolls. Sounds like I'm eating rocks. Really sounds like I'm eating rocks. But I think some of these will, I could go for a bag right now, yeah. Let me try that, actually. Look at this crunch. Damn! Look at this crunch! Oh, ho, ho. I might just do like... Wow. I did a little part here where I was trying to do a rhythm. Like this. I think we can actually use it in the beat, even though it's kind of weird. So let's try it. First of all, let's just make the keys work. So I'll just grab this part here. We'll get rid of this little section here. This little section, I'll just kind of move this over. And then we'll duplicate this. We'll add another channel. We'll do Control J, and then we'll just lower the timing. And then we'll actually do another one, and then we'll just grab the second part and do something like this. We'll do the same thing up here. I'll actually copy this little part here and put it over there, just so we still have the original sample. Put this down here, put this over here, put this over here, and then we'll do the same thing here. So we'll just get rid of everything. And then we'll just hot pan them left and right and create a lot of stereo information. Now we can just kind of group them. Let's try adding a shifter here. Put them on frequency shifter. Let's do a... Let's get rid of some of the low end here. So on the top end, let's copy this whole chain over. There we go. And then we have our little crunch section here. Well, it sounds like someone walking through snow. That's kind of what it sounds like. Also, let me zoom in once there. You guys are right. I hope this ASMR stuff doesn't like trigger you. Let me turn off the warp here. Oh, Jesus. We'll move this over. And I'll move this over. I'll actually put it back to its original pitch. Move this over here. We'll move this over here. Move this over here. And this goes over here. And then we'll copy this section here. We'll kind of do it like a little bit of a thing like this. Whoops, don't move that. And then we can just do that. Oh my god. Ah, that's funny. Let's put that over there. That's so weird. But this could sound pretty cool. That's actually... push the top end a little bit. Let's actually do separate them. Let's high pass this. Let's low pass this part a little bit. Mess around with the quartz pitch. Stop chewing like a cow, Jesus. Okay, I'll stop. Let's make this there we go. Let's add a little bit of disperser here. Actually after the V-clip. Let's remove all kind of pitch. Wait, this down here. There we go. Now we can kind of smooth the attack here a little bit. Let's get rid of the, oh, pitch middle. Let's also get rid of the oscillator here. Let's grab another EQ afterwards. Maybe add... Actually, let's add it back. Let's put it at 42. Yeah, there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this grain delay. And does the same thing work at... Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome. So I'm going to group this. I think obviously the sub here is a little bit in there too early. Maybe this as well. Maybe this as well. And then we go over. Let's go back to this pitch here. And let's mess around with the shifter again. I like it higher though. There we go. It cuts it out in real time and works great. Yeah, the thing about like denoisers usually is though that it really like removes a lot of the top end from your vocals. So that's usually an issue. If there's a lot of background noise, I can just kind of turn that down a little bit. I can turn down the input amount here and get closer to the microphone. That way the gate cuts out a lot more. I do want this snare here to be a lot more percussive, so I'll actually take down the decay. There we go. And let's actually add a little bit of interest here with the main bass here. Hello, Wowland. How are you doing? Let's write some interesting like little chord progression here. So I'll go select everything. Oops, what the hell? Go in here, select everything, press U. No, wait, I've totally forgot how to quantize. Control U, right. And then we'll hit legato. Oh, what the hell? Move this over here. This over here, this over here. Hit legato on everything. Then stretch these out. Stretch this one out. And then let's switch this out for like an operator probably. And then we'll do a ARP. And then I want to add a little bit of a glide. So we'll put this to one voice. And then where's the glide section? Probably here. Why is it not working? Do I have to put this into legato? This is strange. I should do it. Oh, I think now it's doing it. Let's see. Nope. Okay, let's just load up Zero. And let's load up in a little bit of a envelope here. Let's load up a saw wave. Get rid of this chorus. Add a saturator. Go back to this very annoying loud chord stack. Oh, we gotta save for like a million years here. Let me also let me go do this again. Zoo. There we go. Let's add a arpeggiator and a, yeah, I think that's it, and then put it to chord trigger. Let's actually try something like Omnisphere in this case. Let's go sample. Load up some Kalimba family, I think it was called. Yes. Plucky? No, all. I think we need to turn this off. Ooh, this one's nice. Let's go ahead and turn on the... I think here we have to kind of re-trigger the chords a little bit. And then maybe let's try to delay this a little bit. There we go. Sounds like this note is like off. I think we were in G sharp minor. So let's go over to scale, put it to G sharp minor. Yeah, this one's off. This one's off as well. Wait, what's the key of this thing? Maybe it was just G minor? I don't know. I don't remember. No, definitely not. Okay, it's not G sharp. What was it then? Let me load up FL. Go back into the project. Damn, this looks like it's about to crash my FL. So let's be quick with it. We got an E chromatic E minor. Okay. Goodbye. Cool. So let's put this to E minor. No, D sharp, and D is in. I think this needs a little bit of stereo. Maybe we have an effect in here that can generate some cool stereo for us. So we'll throw in some creative, maybe? This one's pretty cool as well. Pretty sure this is just like a convolver. This sounds pretty cool. And then we'll take this part here and we'll reverse it. And we'll do a little bit of a... This fits, but it doesn't quite fit with the intro. So maybe we'll just cut things out. So we'll cut it out, yeah, right there. And then we'll kind of just keep things clean from this point on. So we'll cut this out as well. I think this is the quanta here. Maybe we'll start without the drums first. Let's switch this for something else. Maybe modulation. Okay, I think we'll just do like my little trick here. We'll just grab a simple delay with ping pong on it. There we go. throw this in here as well. Let's see. And let's high pass this over here. And then maybe we just let this come in later on. We need a little bit of a build up here. So maybe we can do, we can just move this over here. Even though now, like, structure-wise, this doesn't quite make a lot of sense. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. This just got me an idea. Let's use that. Sweet. I will let you will use that later. We need a little bit of effects and stuff going on. We have that, and we'll kind of like start filtering that in as well. So we turned this down by 5.9, so let's put this up. That's good. Let's get rid of the sub anyways. Let's see if we can edit the, where is it? Let's copy this over. Where is it? There we go. And then we'll get rid of this. copy this over. And then we'll do a, whoops, undo. Let's copy over the snare here. Let's cut this out. 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 Let's do a... What is it? Oh, we can't create fades, but we can do this. I'm gonna create a stereo layer for this bottom layer. So we'll add a not a disperser, we'll add a distortion, and we'll put this to bias. So we basically create a saw wave out of it, or at least it sounds like a saw wave. Then let's add a comp filter right before it. Jesus, that's very stereo. And then we'll just use like the mid section. You can even use a chorus on this if we wanted to. Chorus ensemble. Hello, welcome. And then we just have like a nice little stereo layer. I mean, one might want to add a little bit of a notch here. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of like future bass. Now let's add a little bit of a bing, 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 bing. We'll put this in a group again. Create another chain. Do a ping pong. And just turn it on this part. Kind of like that. I'll just put the whole thing in here. And then we'll fade it out. Now let's just fix the timing here. So we'll just do the first part for now. Because I think the second part is the same thing. Oh, what were we doing over it? But yeah. Thank you very much, Rotor. This is probably too much. Let's just do the last one here. And then this is probably... Let's do like a... Copy this over. Let's do bam 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 bam. And do a drrrr. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. We haven't even used this yet. What the hell? I think we might want to fix the pitch bend here. And then let's turn this off as well. Gotta mute all of these things here. And then I want to add some, like, I want to resample the original in like a really interesting way. Let's see if we can maybe just do this with this particular sound here. So that I'll add up these two bad boys here. Move it back to the... Pick a different part here. I mean, that's pretty cool, but I want it to be like even weirder than that. So let's grab a D3 toner. Throw this in here, and then we'll do something like this. And then we'll actually just kind of like make these super short. So that the delay is doing most of the work here. Set up a retune. Put it to E, chromatic, and then minor. Maybe after. Let's add a utility. And if we wanted to, we can switch this. The hell was what was that? We can switch it to. We already have it on fade, so that should work. Then we can just do bam, 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 and then we can do the same thing here. Oops, this one needs to change. Let's move this one around as well. Maybe try putting these on warp and then complex and then put them down. That's kind of cool. Let's throw in our disperser. We can even do like a little bit of a filter sweep here. Let's get that out. And now we can kind of... the first one that's... Move this again. We can even do like a little bit of a sweep here. Oh, that's sweet. One of my tunes got played at Rampage. That's awesome. If you know which one it is, then please let me know. That's sick. And then here, when we hit the last snare, we should also not hear anything else here. Let's grab this. It was 27. And then we'll just kind of... Oh, what is that little click there? Huh? That's interesting. Turn this around. Add a reverb. Turn this bad boy down. Actually do an undo, because we're going to get a little click here. So let's just fade that out a little bit. Flatten. Reverse it. Let me just try a little bit of a filter sweep. Let's write a quick little clap with the serum. The serum. Beep, beep, beep. Let's sort up a quick little white and pink noise stereo, and then just do a quick envelope here. We'll grab, I think we have to do it this way around. And we'll just do like this. Bam, 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 bam. And then do that on the volume. Then just do a EQ and a saturator. That's it. Let's add a little bit of a disperser in here as well. Let's try it. Then we'll duplicate the whole thing. And then obviously that doesn't start in the right position here. No, we can probably just remove this one. And let's see if we can make like a super messed up synth in this case. Pitch it up even higher. Add more stereo to this. Maybe actually like make the stereo move. And it's also make this move. We can even take a little bit of a low pass here. Something like that. Let's do it like a nice little. Yeah, a little bit of a pan to the left and right. That's a good idea. Let's load that up. Do just a little bit of panning, right? Bam. A little bit like that. And then for this last one, we do just a little less. Oh no, I just saw the message like really late. I want the snare to be a little nicer. Can't really hear the overtone anymore because of the distortion. Want this to be even tighter. Try a little bit of a pan snare. I have a little bit of a snare toner rack that I can put on. Try pitching this up. There we go. That's a lot nicer. little bit of a LFO tool on here to just clean up. A little bit of a EQ. Maybe push it more to towards the sides here. Let's try using this. Try pitching that up. And I think this clap needs to kind of coexist with the kick here, so we'll do that. You can also try adding a LFO tool in here, because it all seems to be one specific rhythm. And then probably just turn it off whenever we don't need it. So just place it wherever we need it. And then move it over there. Maybe. Not all the way there yet. And then in this... Let's add a little bit of a reverb in here. Let's add a little bit of a... Let's see if we can turn this symbol loop into... Oh, there's different... Okay. Actually, let's do something cool here. We'll just take the drop section. We'll just take that and just kind of throw that in here. And we'll turn this into perks. So we could probably just do an LFO tool. We could even try using the transgate that we have, KHS transgate. And then turn down the... Make it a little bit slower. Yeah, that sounds kind of sick. And then let's do a shifter and just frequency shift it down. What the hell? There we go. Make it a little longer. And we can just take like one little bit here and just freeze it, flatten it. And then we have some nice little perks in this. Seen this? This needs to be shorter. Much shorter than that. And then we'll do the same thing here. I think in this case we'll just use like one of my serum presets. We'll go to here, we'll go to one of these uplifters. And we'll just turn the uplift up here. And then turn this up, start from there. Wait, oh. There we go. Let's turn these off. Turn them on. Let's see. Something is here we go. Cool. This particular part I don't really like too much. Welcome, welcome! Welcome everyone to the stream. Ah, I see. Look at this. We haven't set this up yet. Put this to 2, ping pong, turn this up. Grab a utility. And put this right over here. Turn this up. What am I munching on? Bake rolls. Filter. You can also do a sweet little... You can try throwing in a EQA before the distortion and then use an LFO. It's kind of just an idea, and then we'll map the frequency here, and then we'll do rate 1. Or maybe we can just try a phaser in this case. I want to try something special for this space. I don't quite hear it though. There we go, kind of now. We need to give it more high end. We're not removing a lot of high end. We are here. Let's do it. Oh, we are here. Okay. There we go. We can even try a frequency shifter in this case, but obviously that's not going to be timed. So the phase is a little bit cleaner in that case. I'm literally learning more from all of your live streams than anything else I've done the last few years. Thanks. No problem. Yeah, my Ryzen really handles. Let's do a little bit of a dun dun dun. I mean, like shorter. Let's follow that pattern. We'll do a bam 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 bam. Let's grab this pattern. Oops, this shouldn't be in there. There we go. And then we'll copy this over. And then we have this over here. And we'll put that over there. And cut this out, paste it, bam bam. Cut this out, paste it. And then let's make that into a like extra layer that is like a lot more powerful. Because this sounds really cool. I can hear some clicks though, so let's do some crossfades. Let's just use a limiter in this case. Copy this over. What's the V clip? Oh, okay, see. Copy this over. And then we'll just cut this out here. There we go. And then we'll just let this run without... Let's do another delay here. Ping pong 1-4. And let's freeze this. Put this in a loop. There we go. Turn this on, grab these again, and then just make them really short. I am planning to still use FL Studio, sometimes, probably. Missing the... Subs. Show us the chords. These are the chords. Bam, 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 bam. This is the ones. These are the ones that we wrote in the FL. of want to keep this clean for this part. So I want to turn this off. Maybe not. Maybe we should filter these. I'll try and filter these. Did you finally learn music theory? I kind of just eyeballed it. I mean, the cool part about like scales and stuff is, I mean, there's some scaling functions in FL as well, so I made use of those. But I mean, then again, like I could write chords without the need of a direct what's it called, a guide. But then again, like, you know, it's like, why put that extra layer of confusion onto yourself when you can just have a guide and just not really have to think about it and just kind of go for the feel of a chord? As long as things are in key, of course. You need some sup in this. I think this particular note doesn't. I think it needs to be an E. Or 7th. 5th. The vocals also are not being sidechain, so let's do that. Send that to the sidechain. Nice. Let's take this LFO tool off. We can probably make this more watery. By using a vocoder on this. Or we could try a special technique, which can be quite fun. We'll add an outer filter, and we'll do this cool little thing that you can do. So I think if we, let's grab an EQ8, and let's put this into a group. So we'll do something really interesting here. We'll put this on a peak, and then every single one of these is going to be a peak. So let's turn all of these on. And every single one of these is going to be a peak. And then we're going to map every single one of these to different... not the gain, yeah. The frequency to every single other one like that. Bam, bam. Whoops. Bam, bam. And then the last one, bam, bam. And now... we're going to go to each one and just turn it up 50 decibels. Like that. Turn off the adapt Q. And then we're going to turn down the output gain by 50 decibels. You can only turn it down by 12. So let's only turn this up by 12. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to turn up the Q here a little bit. We're going to turn it to maybe that. So one. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Let's do one. Let's do two. Let's try two here. Bam. Two. 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 And now we can just duplicate this, and as far as I know, it'll copy everything. So now what we're basically doing is we're turning everything down and only keeping these these notes that we have here. I don't even know if that's gonna do anything. Let's turn off the adapt EQ. Let's turn this up to 4 for all of these. This doesn't seem to be enough. In this case, we're already working only with a sine anyways, but... when we do this a third time... we might make sure that we don't overlap with anything, so let's add a limiter. Where do we have a limiter? I need a regular ass limiter. There we go. And I need an overdrive. Probably just like an OTT actually. Where's an OTT? If we were to use this on something else, let's say we use this on this. Almost sounds like a vocoder. Because we keep filtering out... Let's adapt the EQ this time around. We keep filtering out the frequencies. As you can hear. So before and after. That's basically what we do in here. But in this case, I don't even think we need it because there's barely any frequencies to play with anyways. But we can still try a vocoder in this. And see if that helps. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. Can we turn up the stereo though? Maybe even pitch it down. That sounds nice. I want to add a little bit of a reverb. Where's this mono? And this is also on vocals, but this in effects. Why am I hearing this in mono? Why did it render Sidechain but some mono? What the hell? That's so weird. Why did it... What? It has no stereo to it. What the hell? This sounds a bit boring, so let's throw a chaos on it. Cue it. Grab a shifter. That doesn't sound good. Let's add a. Actually, let's put the shifter on here. And then let's add a little bit of I'm sorry. This is nice, but we need to... And then we'll just kind of grab the parts that we really like and want. So we'll put that there. Grab this over here. Put that out there. Tighten it up a little bit. I think we'll put this over here. That's the snare. That's the same one. Grab an EQ. And then tighten it up a little bit. Make it even further than that. Add an OTT to it. What is it? Right here. You can even like pitch it around and do. Oops, that's the wrong one to mess around with actually. Actually, let's leave this at 200 and then we can just kind of mess with the fine. There we go. I had almost decided to go to sleep, but you're making me want to produce. That's sweet. Alright, let's listen to this again. I think we're missing a little bit of I'm sorry, I'm really hungry. What the hell is Quanta? Is it up here? Makes no sense. It's taken 45 Quanta. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And let's switch the atmosphere here. Ooh, that one's sweet. Also feels quite mono, by the way. But we can push that. And then we can kind of just switch over. So a little bit of stereo. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a trick here. We're going to solo all of the things that we want to resample. We're actually going to pick resampling. I'm going to turn off the sidechain here. And we'll do... Let's make another one here. The D3 toner. And retune. Let's do... Let's go pick E chromatic. Let's record that. And then we can just turn them off. Like this. Now we can push this back in. Let's do a... The little helmet dude is me, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. That's like not a visualizer, that's actually me bopping, doing this. And now what I want to do is also I want to clean this up. I think I'm going to turn these off. Oh, turn on the sidechain. I'm stupid. Ah, I see. Gotcha. This is a little bit too delayed for my taste, so maybe we can just kind of delay it backwards. So let's do -4. Actually, we should probably just be able to take all of this. I will do it a lot simpler. We'll just throw in a utility and then just drag it down whenever we're doing this. And then we don't actually have to like mess around with the samples too much. Bim, 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 bim. There we go. And then we can just drag it out again. Now we can do something fun here as well. We can maybe try and then these have to be a little bit smoother though. But I think they're already smooth, but let's just make sure they're even smoother than that. Kind of like that. Let's grab the LFO. Do a 1 probably. And then do the frequency. Oh, well, this is also kind of like too clean, potentially. Let's try throwing a LFO tool on here. I think these are not on key again, so let's move them. There we go. I dislike the white noise here. Let's replace it with a serum and let's throw in a pink noise, because the pink noise is just gonna sound a lot better. I like the rhythms here, but I feel like they're a little too, like it gets a little repetitive. So maybe we drag it out. And then we do something like that. And then potentially we could just throw this into a chain and then actually reverse this. And I think we can reverse it by just turning it in the middle and then just turning it down and turning it back to 0. And then we can do some crazy effects on this. We can, for example, throw in some LFO tool and then we can probably throw a low-pass filter on it. And then maybe even a delay. Let's copy over the retune. Where is it? I think I have retune somewhere on here, right? I had it on this second plug here. Let's throw that in here. Let's see what that sounds like. Still feels a little bit too empty at the moment. Let's keep this out for now. Maybe you can do a... Even try throwing the KHS distortion on this. See what that does. Doesn't sound so great. I think here we can take probably this one out. From here. Was this one offset? Is this one offset here as well? Hope not. Let's clean this one up a little bit, make it like super short. Ba bam bam. I think this messed up. It didn't sound like that previously. Yo, how do you do the side EQing? What do you mean with side EQing, by the way? What do you mean by that? We have to fix the vocals because they sound a little off. Something is off about that vocal. I guess that's just what it sounded like originally. How do you do the side EQing in the rack? We can also try and like duplicate. Do some crossfades. We have this other filter mode. By changing it to mid-side mode where it says stereo. It sounds nice now. I want to really focus on the vocals. This is the part I don't like. Something messed up here, and I think it's, we gotta fix it. Something about that part is really weird. Let me check this out again, because I'm really curious what's going on here. This sounds weird. That sounds a lot better. Just that little fix there. Okay, I'll go back here, and I'll do a quick. There we go. I'll try and. Oh my god. Oh my god, I messed up. 1 second. Wow, it sounds so bad. Holy shit. There we go. We fixed it. I want to solo this. Sounds bad again. Sounds better now. Okay. Let's export this as a WAV file. We'll put this in here. And render it, hopefully. That should work. Like that. Just the vocal sounded really off to me. Like the... No. Something just went wrong there. So I'm re-rendering this part with a fixed auto tune. Where's the vocal at? Why did it render everything again? What the hell? I didn't want to render everything again. Come on, FL Studio. What are you doing? What are you doing? So I guess it just saved the... Oh, did it actually crash or something? Export WAV file. Record stop. Oh, okay, you have to disable it again. I'm not entirely sure yet about the intro. I'm liking it, but I do want it to be a little bit more energetic / interesting. So we'll see about that. We will see about that. Okay, did you render it out properly now? It still sounds a little off. But that might just be because I purposely did that.